Back to Eden Boutique. I wanted to make a couple of these because I wanted to see how they would sell, if they will sell. Alright guys, so this is what we have to work with. We are gonna turn all of this into my mock setup for now. So let's get going. Just trying to figure out where to place them. I like for them to be visible, but I don't like it on the front, so I think I'm gonna place it on the little tushy down here on the bottom. I think that looks best. Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday, May 29th. It is 9:50 in the morning, and I am going to start this vlog off today. I'm really excited. It's going to be a little different. I have a market in, I think, 4 or 5 days. I don't know. It's actually June 2nd. I think I've said it was June 3rd, but you know, that's okay. It's June 2nd. It's on Sunday. I have been very busy lately dealing with a lot of family issues. It's been kind of crazy, so I'm just winging it like I always do. I mean, I'm not here to portray myself as this, perfect business owner that knows everything, because I don't. I am just winging it like the rest of you guys. But I've been doing it for a while and I have my routine, so, I like to share with you guys what I'm doing, because I imagine that if you're just starting out that, it helps. I wanted to take a minute just to thank all of my viewers, all of my new subscribers, all of my subscribers that have been with me since the beginning. I cannot get over the comments that I'm getting from you and your suggestions and your feedback. I am so thankful for everything and taking the time, because I know how busy I am, and I'll watch the videos, but I don't always comment. I'm trying to be better at it, but I know how much time it takes even just to type it up. And I just thank you guys so much for taking your time to send me a message, because I just can't believe it. I cannot believe it's overwhelming, the love and the support you guys are giving me, and I just can't even tell you how much I appreciate it. It really warms my heart. I don't have all the answers, you guys. I'm just like you. I am a mom who works, who started this business to try to earn some money, and each year it has grown and grown, and I am just sharing with you some of the tips I've learned in the last 12 years. That's it. I'm still learning. I'm still growing as a business owner, and I am just juggling life just like you guys are. And life is crazy. Life is not easy. Life has been hard. Maybe someday I'll get to go into some of the details. Yesterday I took my daughter and she got her wisdom teeth out, so I'm wearing my nurse hat. I wear my nurse hat a lot as a mom, and I have for the last couple of years a lot. So that has taken a lot of time from my business, but you know what? I am so thankful that I have this business so that I can take care of the things I need to take care of. I'm home. I'm always available for my kids and my family. I might have to juggle my schedule, but I am blessed to be able to do that. If you guys have a lot going on in your life and you're a mom and you can only crochet for a couple hours a day, that's fine. You can still do markets, work a little bit longer to build up your stock and do markets. I mean, you don't have to have thousands of dollars worth of product to make a couple $100. if you're thinking about doing shows, go for it. Put a good foot forward and do it. So today is the day I'm going to show you how I do my setup. I am used to doing markets for my character hats. I don't need to do a mock setup for that. I have been doing that for 12 years. I know what I'm doing there. And last year I did add the plushies the last couple shows I did, but this summer I wanted to do a show that is mainly just the toys. And the fact that I have a YouTube channel, I thought I would try to do a mock setup and just kind of go through things. Not to mention, I normally have my mom's help, and I don't because of my stepdad being in the hospital. She's kind of busy, a lot busy, which, just an update, he had a surgery and he is doing much better, so that is such a relief, and I am so thankful for that. It's been a roller coaster, and we are in a more positive place now, so just want to let you know that. But back to the setup. It's been kind of rainy in Ohio, which I think might ruin my show this weekend, which really sucks. I do have a good tent. I have sides on my tent. You know, when you do outdoor shows, don't waste your money and get a cheap tent. I mean, if you're really serious about this business, invest in a good tent. I can give you the name of the tent. I'll have to look it up that I bought. I think I bought it on Amazon. It's a really good one. I've actually had other vendors comment on it. I went through a cheap tent before I bought this one. It has sides that Velcro, so if it rains, you're not going to get rained out. If you do festivals, sometimes where, like if you do a 2 or 3 day festival, you got to leave your stuff there, right? Which typically they have security and police officers that, you know, that's why the fees are higher, because they have security that watches, patrols the area. But my tent closes. I mean, it can't lock it, but it Velcros shut so that it's closed, so people can't see what's in there to get their hands on my stuff. I'm gonna have a good tent, so if it rains, it rains. I'm not gonna worry about it. But I did want to take the time to show you guys my setup, which because it's kind of rainy, I've rearranged my dining room a little bit. So we're working inside today. Plus, it's right outside my office, so I have other things I need to do. I have a whole list. I'm going to just go through that. And I know I'm always really ambitious when I'm starting my Monday or my week out on these vlogs, and I have all these things written down. I'm going to try to stick to this list because I am trying to get ready for the show, and I only have a few days, so I'm going to try to stick to this list. I'm also going to take you guys along for the next couple of days. This might be a 2-part video. I don't know if I'm going to add the market in with the video yet, but we'll see. We'll see how big this video gets. But I wanted to talk to you about the things that I need to do to get ready for the show. I need to, obviously, I'm going to put all my stuff out here, and then I might need to make signs. I want to have really good, clear signs. So I want to do that. I need to finish some embroidery on some items that I've already made. Also, have labels that I want to put on my Loveys. I have these labels, I think I've showed you guys. My Loveys I want to try to sell for a good amount, so I want to make them look really professional. So I have these signs. I have a family friend that last year, 2 years ago maybe, he was trying to get into markets and he bought a laser, and I talked him into making these for me. Try to get him to sell them, but I don't think he's selling them yet. I don't know. I can try to send some business his way if you guys want him to make these for you. I ended up buying this faux leather and sending it to him for him to make them for me. I did pay him to make them, but you know, he's new at it, but he did a really good job. So, but there are other companies on Etsy that do this. I mean, he made me 2 sizes. I have this bag And I have this bag. I mean, I have a ton of them, but I wanted to put these on my Loveys because I feel like it just makes them look a little more professional. So there's that. I need to take photos of this stuff. I got out my backdrop. I'm hoping it gets sunny within the next day or so. Looks like the sun's out now. I'm not ready now, but hopefully I can get these tags sewn on and get my Loveys photographed. I would like to photograph my plushies too, because I mean, I've been doing videos and reels on Instagram. I like to also have photos. So if I am referencing something in a video, I can pop up a picture, or if I decide to sell them on Etsy, I can pop up a picture. You know, I just like every time I make something, I always photograph it. It's just really important, you guys, because you can reference back to see what you've made. You can use it on Etsy if you want to make a listing, or if you're selling on another platform, you have your photos. I have thousands of photos over the years of everything I've made. So take good pictures. Don't, you know, and I'll show you, it's not that hard. If you have an iPhone, actually, I used to have a really nice, I still have it, Canon Rebel, that like years ago, that was the camera to get, and I would take pictures with that. Well, let me tell you, these iPhones nowadays take better pictures than that camera. So if you have an iPhone, you're good to go. And I'm sure Samsung phones, they all have good cameras now. These phones have excellent cameras, so use your phone to take the photos if you have to. You don't need fancy equipment. Just make sure you get photos. I've been making keychains, so I'm trying to talk my husband into making me a keychain stand. Poor man works all the time, you guys, so I told him we have till Saturday. I was hoping to photograph it and get it in this video, but if not, it will be at the market, because I have keychains and I want them to be displayed nicely. We're gonna work on that. Definitely making signs. I got an idea from Mimi Makes Keepsakes. I've been watching her YouTube videos along with a lot of other people, but she gave me the idea to print off from Oak and Marlow the emotional support chicken labels. So I bought them and I'm gonna print those off today. I actually went to Joann yesterday. I had to get a couple things, which I'll show you my yarn haul and what I bought. But I bought some cardstock because I want to print these up. I just think maybe not everyone else is doing this, but it's new, so I haven't seen this. I know people are selling chickens, but are they printing these labels? I don't know. I think it's a cute idea. And there's also a sign that comes with it, so I might print the sign and try to set it up somehow so that that catches people's attention. I don't know why that catches people's attention. My daughter, her water bottle, she calls it her emotional support water bottle. People use that term a lot, and I, you know, hey, if it makes some sales, I'm all for it, right? I need to decide what hats I want to take, because I do have my grid set up in there, and I want to try to take some of my hats just so people can see what else I can do. Whether or not they sell, I'm not expecting my hats to sell in the summer, but I still want to take some, just so they can see what I can do. And I have a display that I found in my basement that would be perfect for the car swings that I want to make. So I'm going to try to put together some car swings, because I'd like to see how they do, if they sell. It may not be the best show for it because it's going to rain. I might get rained out. I might not have a good show, but that happens, you know? And I've always had the rule, if you're doing these markets, give a show at least a second try, maybe even a third try, because one of my best shows I do, I've had a couple really bad ones there because of the rain. But if you have a really sunny day, the numbers are big. I mean, huge at some of my shows. But if it rains, I mean, you never know. We're gonna hope that it doesn't rain. First, let me show you my Joann haul. yesterday. I bought cardstock because I'm going to print labels. I might even get on Canva and try to print price tags at some point because my mom can't help me make price tags anymore, and this might be way easier. And I mean, I've seen a lot of your guys' tags. They look really nice, so maybe it's time. Maybe it's time. All right. I bought some yarn, you guys. I couldn't resist. I mean, this yellow is great. I didn't have any. I think I have like a little tiny bit of that left, and I don't know why I go through so much pink. And I have all of these variegated yarns, so I need solids to go with them. So I got another shade of pink. And I was almost out of black, so that's the yarn I bought. And then I lost my 6.00 millimeter hook. And these, you guys, are my favorite. I have been crocheting for so long, you guys. I've had so many injuries. I could talk about it. I've had tennis elbow. I've had carpal tunnel. I have struggled with some injuries from crocheting too much. I could give you some tips. I wear the braces. Like if I start to feel numbness in my hands, I have carpal tunnel braces that I wear only at night. That's it. I sleep in them, and it really does wonders. If you guys use rubber, if your hair is long and you constantly are putting rubber bands around your wrist, don't do that. Don't do that. Because it pushes on this, this part. You don't want that. That messes up your fingers. So stop doing that, you guys. I mean, I do it too, but I've went to the spiral plasticky hair ties. Those I don't think hurt as bad, but stop putting the hair ties on your wrist, you guys. It's not good. And then tennis elbow. Whew, that was rough. That was a rough injury. I have a brace that I'll wear when it starts to act up. I bought it on Amazon. It's just a little, I don't know, it kind of just puts pressure on your elbow. Thank God that's gone. That was pretty painful. If you guys are struggling with that, go to the doctor, get a cortisone shot, because that's what healed my tennis elbow. So I bought the 6.0 and I also bought the 15.0. I've been wanting this one. And I saw these stitch markers and I thought I was going to give them a try. These are a little different than the ones I have. I don't know. So just thought I'd give them a try. So that was my yarn haul or my Joann haul yesterday. I always try to sneak a crochet hook in every once in a while when I go. And yesterday I was waiting for my daughter at the dental surgeon's office, and I decided to make some toddler purses. I don't know why. I've been seeing them. I thought they were cute. I made a couple. Let me see. I made, this is a bobble bucket bag by Back to Eden Boutique. I wanted to make a couple of these because I wanted to see how they would sell, if they will sell. You guys, I have so much acrylic yarn, and yarn that I'm not going to use on hats. So I'm trying to find ways to use this yarn up. I would love to make some granny square totes to sell because I do love making me some granny squares. They're fun. And when I get started, I just don't want to stop. I actually have a bunch already made, you guys, that I could turn into bags. So I just need to kind of finalize and put them into bags. But anyway, I digress. I made another purse yesterday. This one is from Pretty and Pate, and it is the Reagan Biddy bag. I've seen this on a couple channels, so I wanted to try it. It's really cute. What do you guys think? I want to see how they sell. You know, when I am doing a market, I will bring a couple pieces just to see like if they get any traction or not. I don't want to make a bunch of something if it's not going to sell, because that's just a waste of my time. I want to focus on making money, so I will make things that I know sell. And to be honest, like, these are not exactly quick, you guys. I can make things that are quicker, that can sell better, so why would I waste my time? I also made this one. This is off of this is from A Crafty Concept. She has a YouTube video tutorial, and also she has a blog. So I just read the pattern off of the blog. My husband was in here watching TV, so otherwise I probably would have kind of gone through the tutorial. This pattern, I'll be honest, has a foundationless chain. I didn't do that because I couldn't watch the tutorial because my husband was in here. So I just did a regular chain. And I'm honestly not really sure how she connected it, because at that point I just was like, I'm going to connect it how I want to. So I connected it without following her pattern. So I don't know. It's very tiny. I think if I were to do it again, I would use a bigger hook. I'm not really sure. It's very, very small. Like, what is a toddler going to fit in there? Compared to like this, it's very small. Have you guys sold these toddler bags? We're going to give it a try and see how it goes. I am going to take those to the market on Sunday. Alright guys, we are going to get started. I'm going to take you in my dining room and show you the mess I have in there and see what we can do with it. I brought everything down from my upstairs room that I think I need. We'll see what we can do with it. Alright guys, so this is what we have to work with. We are gonna turn all of this into my mock setup for now. So let's get going. Alright guys, so my battery died, but I went ahead and I kept working on setting up, so I just want to show you what I have done so far. Alright, so in the corner here of my table I have a crate. I put my cash box in here. My cash box has a wire and I connect it to the crate and sometimes to the table, just depends, but that way it's like an extra added security, so if somebody tries to walk off with my cash box, they're going to take the entire table with them. Just a tip. And then I saved a spot here for my keychain stand. I'm hoping my husband will help me build something right here. And then I put my octos, orcas, sharks here, and whales. I'm going to make a sign that these are all $5. So I got to do that. Here's where my cats are. That I only have 7. I would like to have more, but so maybe if I have time I'll make a few more. This is my little stand. I think this is actually something my husband made a while ago. I used to put ribbon on it, but I thought I could pull this out a little bit. So I'm going to pull that out a little bit and then maybe hang the car hangers on here. Try to make it a little even. I could hang them on both sides like that, and then put the car hangers there. And I put my snakes here. I think they look cute. I just arranged some stuff on here. I think everything on here I'm going to have to put price tags because they're all different. I know I have a few more fish, but they're different, so I'll have to price that stuff. And then this is going to be my little clearance basket. I've made things with acrylic yarn, and I just don't think they're going to get as much as the Bernat, so I'm going to just mark them down, get rid of them. And then my bees. So I got to make a sign. I've got my little shelf here, just arrange some things. I need to figure out how I'm going to price this stuff, so I might have to make a list. I don't know. And then I've got my chickens here, which I'm going to make a sign for those. And then I have my little American Girl doll hats, you guys. I have a pattern for these, several different patterns for these. These are fun. If you know any girls who have American Girl dolls or even 18-inch dolls, these fit. Even the bitty baby dolls, they fit. So I have several different patterns online for those. I'm going to sell those today. And then I have a basket here. I have more axolotls I need to put in here, but I got to do the eyes on them. And then these are some little Loveys that I made, but these also make really cute wall hangings, so hopefully I can sell these. That's what I have so far. I do have these grids, 3 foot by 6 foot. I have 2 of them, and I have the hooks. I need to get some hats out and see how I'm going to display these two. Something else on the list. Alright, so that's what I have done so far. I still have to put my tags on my Loveys, and the Loveys, I have a net that's going to go up on the tent. So I can't really show you what that is going to look like because I'm not going to try to set up outside right now. I just don't need to, and just trying to save myself some trouble. But this net is 10 by 10. Well, is it? It's definitely 10 feet wide. It's probably longer than it needs to be, but I hang it up on each side of my tent. I secure it along the pole so it stretches out, and then I use hooks to hang it at the top of the tent. So I'm going to use that on one side to display my Loveys. I'm going to need to make a sign or something, I don't know. And then the grids, I think I'm going to put in the front of my tent somehow. If I can put them outside of my tent, I will. If it's raining, I'm going to have to put them inside of my tent. I'm not really sure yet how we're going to do this, so we're just gonna figure it out. We're going to wing it. You know, I forgot too that I also have some car coasters that I've made. I have, for Christmas, I wanted to learn how to punch needle, and I did it for a while, and I have some stuff that I just need to sell. So I could probably put that on the table as well. I actually have some up here that you guys have probably seen that I need to cut and prepare, but I just don't think I'm going to get to that today. But, you know, punch needle's a lot of fun, but it takes practice. And I moved on from it. It is fun though. You guys should try it and see what you think. But I just thought, I have all this yarn. Why not try it? I have all the supplies now. Maybe I'll jump back into it. I mean, I did get to the point where it was looking good, but it took a lot of practice to get there. I moved on. All right, I think I'm going to start tagging my Loveys because I want to get my tags put on those. So let's do that. All right, so in looking at the Loveys, let's try to figure out where to place them. You know, I like for them to be visible, but I don't like it on the front. So I think I'm going to place it on the little tushy down here on the bottom. I think that looks best. And I decided to use acrylic yarn. I'm going to try to use white as much as possible because, I don't know, I might switch it to black actually. But on the ones that have no black, I don't think I should use black. So I don't know, we'll just play it by ear. Going forward, I'll probably try to match the Loveys colors as much as possible, but trying to fit yarn through that hole, I think I'm definitely going to use acrylic yarn because, you know, it's a tiny hole, and I actually have to use a smaller needle too. it's the tinier one to fit it through, so I'm gonna do that next. Alright, so I was able to sew it on the bottom. I think it looks good. I think that is good. I want people to know where they're getting my products from, so I just think it adds an extra little step, and it makes it special. We're just gonna keep working at that. Alright guys, I got all of the labels put on the larger Loveys, and I'm like getting sick of this, so I'm gonna take a break from this for a minute, and I think I'm gonna embroider some eyes on some things that I already have started. So you know, sometimes you gotta switch it up so you don't pull your hair out, and that's where I'm at. So we're gonna do some embroidery.
29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set the rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again.
I just love how this looks. Try to show you guys a little bit of how I'm doing it. So one of these days I've been getting requests to do more embroidery, so maybe I'll do a video part 2 on some more plushies. What do you guys think? Would you like to see how I put them on other items other than the bee? I don't know, let me know in the comments. I think it just makes them look pretty cute. So I can't decide if I want to put blush on this one. I don't know, I think it looks cute without. And I didn't put blush on this one, and it's cute. So I don't know, I have a couple more of these to do, 3 more axolotls to embroider, so we're gonna do that. Hey guys, just checking in. I just had my daughter come in and say, "Mom, have you seen Raja?" And I was like, "No," and I was all worried because I thought something was wrong because he's been sick. So I'm going to show you something. Check out the cuteness. I wish I had like a kittens for adoption sign already made up because that would be so cute. But he just decided to make himself at home in this basket. Raja! Hey, sir! Sir! Yoo-hoo! Hello! Excuse me! Raja! Hey! What are you doing? Huh? What are you gonna do? He's old, and he's sick, and he's happy. So, we're just gonna let him enjoy his basket for now, and I'll just have to figure it out. Hey guys! It's Thursday today. We are gonna jump right back into getting ready for my market this weekend. I did get quite a bit done yesterday, but I still have some things I need to work on. I still need to add some more tags to my Loveys. I need to make price signs. I'm still working on my husband for that keychain display. I made a few car swings yesterday, but I still want to make more, and I want to make loaf cats. I need to get my hats out and put them on my grid, and I want to take pictures still of my Loveys. So that's where I'm at. I would honestly love to maybe film a quick little video for another day, because I think it would be a good idea to film a video of all my Loveys and maybe talk about Mama Made minis, because I have so many right now, you guys, and I could just do a whole video on showing you guys the Loveys and talking about the book. I don't know, I might do that before I sell them. So I think to start, I am going to work on putting more tags on the rest of my Loveys. I have the little ones to do still. Got all the bigger ones done yesterday, so I think that's what we're going to start with today. So come with me. Just checking in, guys. I was able to get all of my tags put on my Loveys. Now I am gonna go outside. I've got my backdrop on my front porch, and I'm gonna attempt to try to show you how I take photos. I broke my tripod yesterday. It was really old. I need to go invest in a new tripod so that I can make sure I get film of my setup and everything at the show this weekend. So I'm going to try to get a good camera angle for this outside, but we'll see. Hopefully I can give you guys a good angle. But I am literally just going to lay them on the ground on the backdrop and take photos so that I can possibly create listings to sell them if I choose to do so. I haven't decided yet, but I always try to get photos just in case, and plus I can always refer back to things I've made. I think it's really important to have photos, because you never know. And you know, you could do a little 15-second video. I believe Etsy allows 15 seconds, and videos are really nice on Etsy because you can, I don't know, it just offers a different perspective of the product, gives you a better view. Anyway, I'm gonna have me a little snack, eat me some yogurt, and then I'm gonna go take pictures, so come along. Alright, so because the lighting's so bright right now, I think I'm gonna have to wait until the sun goes a little further that way. So I'm gonna give it a little bit so I can take some photos because it's just too bright. So we'll try this here in a little bit. Alright guys, check it in. So I got all the photos taken. I showed you guys how I do that. It's really simple. You know, if you have good lighting, a lot of times there's not much editing, so that's a plus. And, you know, it's done. So I don't necessarily have to edit them right now, but I do have them. So now I was thinking, since I got all the tags on and all of the photos done, I'm just, you know, I'm getting through my list, but I had said I think I want to do a quick video of just my Mama Made Many Loveys and talk about the book. I think that would be a good idea. So I don't know if the video will be out before this, maybe, but if so, check it out because I'm excited. I want to document all of these beautiful Loveys I have before I sell them. So let's do that. Hey guys, so I filmed a video. I'm gonna have to edit it. I'm not sure when I'm gonna get it done of all the Loveys I've made. And then I've been working on, I know I said I did handmade tags, but my mom's been busy and she always did it for me. So I just, since I've started doing videos and I'm on YouTube, I downloaded Canva and I've been using Canva and I added my logo and I did a price tag. So I just think it'll be easier if I can figure out how to get my Cricut to cut them. That would be even better, but for now my daughter's cutting them. She is in there healing from her wisdom teeth surgery and she's volunteered to do some tags for me, so I'm gonna like print some more and then have her cut them out and put the strings on them. But I just found a template on there and then I uploaded my logo and I put thank you and then the care instructions, hand wash and lay flat to dry, and then I added thecozybuckeye.etsy.com. That way, you know, people can find me. And I mean, I'm all about handmade tags. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I just, listen guys, I don't have time. I need more hours in the day. I'm so busy anymore and I'm trying to be productive and work smarter, not harder, right? I'm always thinking that way. At least I'm trying. So let me show you what I did. There you have it. That's what it looks like. Easy peasy, right? I was trying to come up with a different design so that, I don't know. I've had my logo for so long and I was thinking more of something different. And I put it on the price tags, but then I changed it to the original. You know, I obviously loved it for a reason, so I've had it for a long time. So we'll just keep it that way for now. Maybe at some point I can get something fancy made up. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, that's what we have. I need to price my Loveys. Where's my list? I have been trying to work through my list. I think it might be buried. Let's see. Here it is. Alright. Still need to make price signs. I need to go in my dining room and look to see what I need to make signs for. I had signs from last year, but I wanted to make them different, so I need to work on that. I think that's what I'll do next. Yeah. Alright, so I'm starting to work on my price tags, and I had printed this off, and I'm gonna go on my Cricut and print $15, and I'm gonna stick it in the little chicken here, so I'm gonna do that next. So we have this. Let's see what else we can get done. Alright, so next I am gonna make a price tag for my bees. And I have picture frames. Oof, they're dirty. I went on Canva and I created a sign that says Save the Bees, $15. So I'm gonna put that in this frame. Canva's been great, you guys. I'm still using the free version, although I might have to upgrade at some point, but for now it's working, so we'll just keep it that way. You guys, I'm on a roll. Just making all kinds of signs for my... It's way easier to have a sign than it is to have to price every single thing. I know I'm gonna have to price some things, but... And just so you know, like, these little frames, I buy them at the dollar store. They're cheap, and sometimes I have to replace them, but they're like $1. Well, I guess now they're $1.25, but check out your Dollar Tree for cheap frames to use for prices. Kittens for adoption. Hey guys, just checking in. It is Thursday at 8:48. I have been pricing things today. I got my daughter to help. God love her. She's doped up on Percocet from her wisdom teeth, and she is helping me. She cut out price tags for me that I created on Canva today, and she is pricing my Loveys and some of my odd plushies, so that's a big help. And my stepdaughter showed up and I agreed to make her some Loveys for a baby shower gift for her best friend who I watched grow up, so I am trying to get them done, but I didn't know she was coming or I would have probably had them finished today. But I am making a dragon and a dinosaur. So her best friend's having a baby but has a little boy, and so she wanted to give the little boy something also because she loves him so much. So we are making 2 Loveys for her. I still want to, like, if I can get everything priced and whatnot, I still want to make a couple plushies. I'd like to make a couple more cats for sure. Definitely cats, and then some more of the car swings. I made a few last night. I think they turned out pretty cute. I forgot to show you. I want to get that done, but also, like, I have Etsy orders that need to go out on Monday, like several, so I need to look and start thinking about that as well. I might have to, like, stop making for the show and start on my orders because I can't possibly get them all done in one day on Monday and ship them. You know, we're just winging it. We're like we always do. I keep my ship times pretty long and everything's done as custom orders online because I am juggling so many things. I am, you know, making videos and working on market prep for the fall, and I'm a mom, and you know, so my ship times are long, guys, but that's okay. People still buy stuff and it works for me. I'm not trying to, unless, I mean, if I have stuff in stock, I will ship it quicker, like the capes and stuff. I usually have a little bit quicker ship times, but we're just trying to manage all this stuff, you guys. So anyway, I am going to get back to making these Loveys for her, and tomorrow's a new day, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, I'm filming this post market. This is going to be my outro. I really am sorry to do this to you guys. I know how much you really probably want to see me at the market. At this point in this week's video, I actually still have 2 more days that I filmed before the market, and the video is already an hour long at this point, so I'm going to cut the video here, But stay tuned because you will get to see me at the market in next week's video. I am so sorry. I apologize. I hope you guys stick with me. It's just been, I've been trying to give you guys a lot of content about me preparing for the market, and I hope that you were able to get some good nuggets from this video. And if you enjoyed those nuggets, if you would give this video a like, I really appreciate it so much. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would appreciate that too. But stay tuned for next week's video where you will see me at the market with my mom, you guys. My mom will be there. That's really exciting. We had a good time. Stay tuned to see what happens at the market. I appreciate you guys. Leave me some comments. Let me know what you think about the video thus far. Alright guys, I will see you in next week's video. Bye!